Dowd from BrooklynNets.com.
Hey, Blake. Bruce Brown came out with the mask on tonight and was great. Was just curious if you knew what happened in practice yesterday. Who kind of caught him on the nose? Do you remember?
I didn't see it. Well, they were doing this, but they were playing before we started practice. So I was over on the side doing my corrective exercises. So it's not going to be me that snitches.
Chris Mulholland with Nets Daily.
Hey, what's up, Blake? Obviously, you joined a little later in the season, but the Nets finished their regular season road schedule with a 20-16 record, second highest in franchise history. So, since you've been a part of the team, kind of what stands out to you the most from being on the road this season?
Not the beginning of this road trip, but for the most part, like on the road, I thought we've done just a great job of since I've been here, just being resilient, finding a way to win. And that's like what it takes a lot of times, night in and night out after a long road trip, short road trip, whatever it is, bad travel, back to backs, you just got to find ways to win. And I thought we did that for the most part, obviously with the exception of 3 games on this trip.
Malika Andrews with ESPN.
Hey, Blake. Steve said that it's certainly a possibility that you could play tomorrow. How have you been feeling in playing in back-to-backs? Do you enjoy it? And what do you kind of hope to do tomorrow?
Yeah, I feel great. And yeah, of course I enjoy it. I mean, I always want to play. So yeah, I mean, I just kind of let them make the decision. But I'll always be ready.
Alex Schiffer with The Athletic.
Hey, Blake, I think it's 3 of the 4 quarters tonight. You guys held them to less than 30 points. Just what stood out to you about your defensive performance as a team?
I just thought we brought energy, man. We since the second half of the Denver game, we just have been a more confident defensive team. And, when we're more aggressive, when we're the ones, playing more physical, that just gets us going. And, we can score the ball, but it helps us on offense too. We get a stop and get out in transition, or even when you kind of have that rhythm and that momentum going defensively, it kind of helps you get into things a little bit more.
Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, Blake, congratulations on the win. Mike was just talking about what it's been like for him being a kind of a star guy overseas before now coming to the Nets and being kind of playing in that supplementary role where he's helping guys like Kevin and Kyrie and James, obviously. I'm wondering, A, what you've seen from him go through that in terms of kind of trying to figure out where to take his shots versus how to get everybody else involved. And B, what was it like for you kind of going from being that guy who had no offense on his shoulders to now playing with other guys who are more than capable of shouldering loads of themselves?
I think Mike he's been great. I mean, Mike's just a great basketball player. He's like one of those guys that can pick up a ball at any time and fit in a lot of different places just because of his versatility offensively. And he's also he's a smaller guard. He's a strong guard, so he does a good job for us defensively. For me, I mean, playing with guys like this just makes it easy. It makes your job easier. So just trying to find my spots, find that rhythm, and get used to playing this style of basketball was really the biggest thing for me.
Last question, Brian Lewis with the New York Post.
Hey, Blake. You spoke to a defensive confidence in the second half of that Denver game. I'm just curious where that comes from. I mean, was there a team-wide epiphany? Did somebody say something at halftime? And if so, who said it?
No, honestly, I mean, it's the ability's there. We just needed to play more aggressive. I thought we were just playing a little too lackadaisical for some stretches, in some of our games before that. And from the jump, start of second half in Denver, I thought we just did a great job of pressuring the ball, scrambling around.